Hey, welcome back to Who's Up. Today, we're going to talk about cancel culture. Is it real? Is it fake? So, first off, what is cancel culture? Based off the Google now, cancel culture or call out culture is a contemporary phrase used to refer to um, someone being thrust out of society or a professional setting, which can be online, in social media, or in person. So, do you feel cancel culture is a real thing in today's world, or is it just a big fake?
Yes and no. And I think it all depends on the person and the skin tone. Because I think there are just some people that no matter what you can do, you can never cancel him. Like there you can remove Donald Trump for Twitter and he will never be canceled, right? Because he has such a high following that people just they don't care what you say, right? But then I think it's another realm with like Will Smith, for an example. People may try to cancel him as far as like, oh, him slapping Chris Rock or whatever, but his culture gets canceled by his dollar signs where they are removing his film, his live shows, his TVs and stuff, a way to hit his pockets. I feel like once you have a certain number of money and status, it's impossible for you to truly be canceled. Like we could not cancel Elon Musk no matter what he did, right? It's just you can't. I think it's stupid. I think the cancel culture is absolutely stupid because I feel like if a lot of us were recorded and on some of the stuff we said in our own personal homes and they put that stuff on TV, I can guarantee all four of us wouldn't have no damn jobs. Right? Like I can
Speak for
guarantee
yourself. I'd
that.
still have the job.
I
know we and me, what you said the other day?
Yeah, ain't no we and me for sure. Like a lot of us wouldn't have a job. So I think it's a narrative that gets kind of pushed so people can feel good about a particular situation and feel like they have some type of control, but they don't. We don't.
Yeah, I agree with you there because I feel if you're good at what you do, you will never be canceled. Because like prime examples, like Chris Brown, he got canceled for like a year for hitting Rihanna. He put out like 3 more albums, still one of the highest selling people ever. Michael Jackson used to hang his babies over ledges. Man, used to sell out the world. Um, who else? What's another one I was thinking about? Almost
Chappelle.
yeah,
Chappelle, yeah.
yeah, Chappelle, yeah. Like I said, I think if you're good at what you do, you'll never get canceled.
One of them, a question for you. What about Bill Cosby and R. Kelly?
They're criminals. So
Cosby
Man,
Show
you
on
turn
TV
some
right now.
man. If R. Kelly was out still making music, you cannot say he's not a hit maker.
I listen.
Because you would listen to R. Kelly right
I
now.
would.
Turn some step in the name of love on and see what happens.
Criminals.
Turn some step in the name of love on, see what happened. Bill Cosby, maybe, because all his stuff was before our time. So all we really know him is an old dude who owned a lot of stuff. The Cosby Show won our era. Like, ain't none of us grew up on the Cosby Show.
Yeah.
Damn, hold up now, hold up. Ain't no we and me. Ain't no we and me. I'm the older one here. I grew up on the Cosby Show. Thursday night NBC, you had to watch it. Don't you miss it. But if you know Will Smith over Bill Cosby, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, it did come out before, like what he did and all that. And like he made most of his money and did all before internet. You know what I'm saying? He pre-internet. Kelly though, he ran on that line, man. There was a lot of Boondocks episodes about R. Kelly. Like people knew what he was doing. They were still, but I don't think people was canceling either then though, like talking about.
Yeah, but I'm saying even now, like if he wasn't in prison, like if he wasn't a felon right now,
yeah,
he would still be making hits.
Which brings me to my point that cancel culture does not exist. Y'all can't look at me and say one person that is not a criminal that has been canceled. Louis C.K. was out here jerking off in front of women. He's still selling out shows. Like it does not exist. It's just a phrase. It has no meaning to it. There's no such thing as cancel culture. No one is canceled.
I think cancel culture refers more to the unfamous people. Like I believe like this new generation, it has more of cancel culture because like along with the bullying thing, right? Somebody could wear like the wrong shirt to a school and it's all over social media, and then they're canceled at their school. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or like they start
But
dating
again, like
somebody
people,
at their rival high school.
no,
You know what I'm
like
saying? They
no
can
one's
canceled.
like, you're going to catch heat for 2 weeks and then everything will be fine. Like, there's no such thing as cancel culture. I don't care who you are. Like, there's
But the attention
there's
span too
and
short.
there's a line between cancel culture and accountability. Like, if I go out and start, like, if a white person go out and say some slurs and get fired, no, dog, you get canceled. You was out here being a racist. Like, there's a very thin line between accountability and being canceled. Like, no, you can't be canceled. That's it's a myth.
Question. Okay, question. Danny Ocean, I got 2 of them for you. So
Okay.
was Colin Kaepernick not canceled, and what will we call what happened to Riley Cooper?
Well, so Colin is being blackballed. I don't think that's canceled.
Well,
He's still making-
I'll do that's cancel culture because he lost all his endorsements.
He got paid by Nike. He has a Netflix documentary. We're not talking about being canceled. He's not. Like, cancel means like you are launched off the face of the earth and you can't do anything else ever again. Colin got sponsored by Nike.
But-
he has his Netflix documentary. He's still making media rounds. The NFL paid him to go away. He sued the league and he won. Like, he did not get canceled for anything. He's being blackballed. Riley was being a racist. Like we just said, like, if you go around being racist and you get fired, that's an accountability. Like, you're being held accountable for being a racist. Like, you're not canceled. You should have been calling people the N-word at a concert.
But I mean, I guess with like from based off the definitions, I mean you've been exited out of the social circle that you were in. He was a quarterback. He's been canceled from being a quarterback. He will never be a quarterback anymore.
Who has canceled him though? Like, it's not like the league, right? So you're saying like he'll never play again. I think that's more of a black. I don't think that's cancel culture.
But that's what cancel culture is, though. That's
cancel.
what it is. As the NFL owners have canceled him, they will never hire him as a quarterback.
That's because he sued them. He took them to court. That's why he'll never be in the league again. You go sue your boss and expect him to give you a job?
Okay, all right, question. So with that, Danny Ocean, let me reply to that. Is Brian Flores not doing that? And is he not on the Pittsburgh
That's
Steelers?
racism, though. Like, he is a victim of racism. He's not being canceled. He's being racist. He's a victim of racism. He is suing his employer. Yeah, he'll never get another job again because he sued his employer. Let me go bring a lawsuit to my employer tomorrow and see if they hire me when it's over. They're not, because you sued them. Like, you're not going to get hired after suing somebody.
Okay, and then one other follow-up to that. Is cancel culture forever, or is it for a select period of time while the block is hot?
While the block is hot, because there's no such thing as, because again, Louis C.K. was out here jerking off in front of women. He caught heat for a month, and now he's selling out shows across the country. Aziz Ansari is out here sexually harassing people. His block was hot for 2 months. Netflix renews Masters of None. Like, there's no such thing. Like, okay, I might have to go to hiding for 8 weeks, but I'm still gonna get this money.
So can we say more so?
Dave Chappelle out here offended whole communities. Netflix saying, I don't give a give this man another 50 million for 3 more specials.
Yep.
So can we say cancel culture is real, but it's not indefinite?
I don't think it's real. It doesn't affect you for making money. If anything, it makes you more money.
Yeah, but I think but what TJ's saying is true, because for a period of time, your funnel of income is cut off for a period of time, whether that period of time is extended. But for cancel culture, if somebody goes, all right, Danny Ocean, you've been doing A, B, C, and D, they can tap into your income. Your stuff is cut off, right? But what TJ is saying is it's cut off for a period of time, and then after that, it continues to move forward. So cancel culture can cancel your income for a minute, but it does not forfeit it for a lifetime.
Again, that goes back to, are you being canceled or are you being held accountable? Should Louis C.K. lose some money from jerking off in front of women? Yeah, you should probably lose a little bit of money for unloading joint in front of women who don't want to see you jerking off.
I mean,
like I said, Dave offended the entire community. He never lost a dime. He got more money.
Can you be held accountable through cancel culture?
To a degree, but I mean, like, I would need an example. Like, we're talking about Will Smith. As funny as it is, Will Smith assaulted a man on live TV. You're gonna lose some money for that.
Okay.
I'm still kind of mad about that because I want to see Bright on Netflix. They had Bright 2 scheduled.
You didn't miss anything. Bright was terrible.
Yeah,
Bright was racism with blue people, just like Avatar.
Yeah, that's why I liked it. It shined the light in a different fashion.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
So question. So it's cancel culture when a white man, black man going to Starbucks. He pissed off about his drink. He decided he want to throw it and hit one of the baristas, and now his face all over social media.
That is assault. That's being held accountable.
I'm just saying, regardless, or if he says
like
something.
People out here acting wild and be like, "Oh, this cancel culture." No, you're out here acting like an idiot. You can't go to Starbucks throwing stuff at people. That's stupid.
Yeah, it's
you
stupid.
deserve to be held accountable.
But how do you think if you went into a grocery store and you threw a Gatorade bottle and hit somebody upside the head and walked out, that they're gonna go find you at your job and fire you?
And no, but if they did, I threw a Gatorade bottle at somebody in public. Yeah, I should probably be held accountable for that.
Yeah. But also getting like these people are famous. You know what I'm saying? I think it's different between somebody who's a known celebrity or a known personality getting canceled than it is the regular day every Joe. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's like if I go out there and my name gets blown up on Twitter, I got like 6 followers. Who cares?
And then again, like, what are these people being canceled for? Like, are they canceled because they were racist 5 years ago? Okay, you should probably be held accountable for probably a little bit of racist. Like, were you sexually harassing women 5 years ago, jerking off in front of women who didn't want it? Yeah, maybe you should probably be held accountable for that. But this notion that people are being affected by cancel, I just don't believe it. Like,
okay. What about this? They tried to cancel Chick-fil-A because they was closed on Sundays.
Now don't look at Chick-fil-A's profit margins. Is Chick-fil-A suffering from cancel culture?
Nope.
All right.
If you're good at what you do, you will never be 100% canceled, no matter what.
And I think if you don't care, you won't get canceled either. Like if you say, "Look, what I did, damn it, I did it, and kiss my ass," I think you won't get canceled.
And you
committed a crime, you committed a crime. But even then, hey, I seen defense attorneys work some wonders. So
I just don't think there's anything that no one has ever been canceled or no one will ever be canceled. Would a block be hot because you do something wild and reckless? Yeah, probably. But again, Dave offended an entire community and got more money. Netflix had employees walk out and they were like, "LOL, that's cute. Hey, Dave, here's 50 million. Do it again."
Yeah, because I feel like, again, I feel like we have to look at it from a point of like, it's canceled permanent or it's canceled temporary, right? If you cancel your membership, means you can renew that mug. If you say, "I'm withdrawing my service," you are expected to never return, right? And so I just think that we got to look at, is cancel culture a long extended period or is it a period of time? And I think Daniel, you made a great point, or is it Daniel or Dr. J, is cancel culture holding you financially accountable, which it is, right? My wife watches YouTube videos and one of them people say something crazy on there and then people start not watching their videos, stop doing all that stuff. Their money gets hit.
But what are you saying so crazy that people like, wait a minute, like that's the thing, right? Like, but people, you don't get canceled out of thin air. You get canceled because you said something reckless or you did something reckless.
But that's not always true, because like you can get canceled just by your opinion is a little different. You know what I'm saying?
Who has been canceled? Find me one human being on this earth that has been canceled.
I mean, all right, look at all the people who speak out against like homosexuals and stuff like that.
Correct. They go to Fox.
That's their opinion. It's not necessarily. You know what I'm saying?
They run
right or wrong. They're
on Tucker Carlson Tuesday night getting paid. They're not canceled. Who else?
I'm saying if I go up there and ask,
like you have entire politicians running on that platform, like anti-abortion and against homosexuality in office. Like they're not being canceled at all.
That's fact.
They're being rewarded for their behavior. Like find me one human being.
But is everybody being, I think that's part of cancel. But everybody being rewarded because of that. Like if I came over here and start saying some nonsense, you know what I'm saying? Are they gonna hold me accountable, even though it may not be nothing illegal? You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm a two-way advocate. I believe everybody should have a gun. Everybody should be able to walk around with a gun. But don't everybody do. Some people are anti-gun. So that anti-gun community could chastise me and say I am wrong and don't listen to my stuff.
But will you gain
canceled in that community?
Right. But there's
you might gain support from the people that do agree with you that didn't know about it. Because now you just blew up. I see what you're talking about there, Danny Ocean. I got you.
There's no such thing as cancel culture at all. Like, no one is being canceled. Like people who are being held accountable for being reckless, sure, you're going to lose some coin. But people like again, Dave out here talking about transgender people, and Netflix was like, "Oh, that's dope. Do it again. Here's more money."
The boy said any publicity is good publicity.
Money talks. At the end of the day,
Like-
everything has a bottom line. And if it serves the company well to fire Danny Ocean or Johnny Bob and make him an example, I ain't gonna do Danny Ocean, you got bills to pay and wife to feed. Johnny Bob, then
Me.
you know what I'm saying? Like, then that's what it is, right? I think at the end of the day, I think if it makes dollars, it makes sense. That's how it goes.
And there's always someone willing to pay for something.
For sure. Everything and everyone most of the time have a price.
Again, Louis C.K. was out here jerking off in front of women who did not want to see that, and he is still selling out arenas around the country.
Let me tell you, I didn't even know who Louis C.K. is, and boy, you just said he jerked off.
Dog, Louis
I don't even wanna look it
C.K.
up.
is hilarious. He's funny, but he was out here wilding. The block was hot. Harvey Weinstein was out here. Well, he in jail. He is a criminal. He is a criminal. I mean, Louis is a criminal too, but not like Harvey is a criminal.
Yeah. I think we all made valid. I think we all made valid points. It's just. I feel like we all may have a different definition all the way of what cancel culture means, right? Like, I think that it can come in and stop your income flow, but it's gonna come back for most people. There's
If
some
you're good
people
at
who
what
may
you do,
never
it's gonna come back.
if you're good at what you do. Some people don't never come back, right? Like, what's the name? We thought Martha was getting canceled for insider trading. Shawty came out, was way better than what she was before. She tapped into a new audience, right? And so again, like TJ says, if you're good at what you do, then you always gonna come back.
But if
You should be
you're
fired
in
for
the borderline of
reasons.
trash, you might well hang it up.
I mean, then you was on your way out anyway. You just
Exactly.
sped up the process.
You ride the wave, yep.
Yeah.
Well, that was another fun discussion. Once again, tap in with us on IG. All this stuff will be at the end. Y'all want to hear from us, email us, DM us, give us some topics. We out.